Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Hello, First Alert Storm Team Meteorologist Joseph Williams, giving you your Valley News Now update for Saturday afternoon. Start off the weekend on an okay note. We saw a mix of sun and clouds, temperatures in the upper 70s in spots, but I want to first alert you to the fact that we are tracking a line of storms behind me. So you can see, basically we have a line of showers. Actually, we have a line of storms, and behind that line of storms is another line of showers making its way into the Devil's Lake Basin. That is tracking towards the east. And over the next couple of hours, we could see that line strengthen, could even see a couple of isolated severe thunderstorms. But before we get to that, I want to show you what's going on currently. This is in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Our weather cam showing mostly gray skies, but it's still a good afternoon. So if you are heading out to Rib Fest out in the Fargo-Moorhead area, now is your chance to do so and get some good ribs. Because again, we're looking at a mix of sun and clouds across most of our region. But you can see we have that line of storms making its way towards, it's just to the east of Devil's Lake, and that is making its way towards the east. Biggest threats with any storms we do end up seeing for tonight, we do have a margin of risk for isolated severe weather across practically our entire region, except for a sliver of the Devil's Lake Basin. And that's because, again, any storms that do form, and the risk is small, I want to emphasize that, but there is a risk there. Any storms that form could bring gusts up to 60 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail. So make sure to keep the VNL weather app on standby as we keep a track of the storm systems. So again, there's our satellite and radar showing the line of storms making its way towards the east. Over the next several hours in northeast North Dakota, we will see that line of storms crossing into the northernmost portions of the Red River Valley around 5 o'clock. So in Grand Forks, you may want to be ready for that line of storms moving into your location around 5 p.m. And as you can see by the purple colors there, they could be on the strong side. Those are some heavy downpours embedded within that line of storms as they make their way towards the east. Then we'll see some lingering showers out in northeast North Dakota after the line of rain moves out. Most of the showers should be out of northeast North Dakota by around 8 to 9 o'clock. So basically the biggest threat in northeast North Dakota will be that any strong wind gusts and this small chance of hail, and that threat will be mostly east of northeast North Dakota after about 5 to 6 o'clock. In northwest Minnesota, that line of rain will cross over the Red River Valley again around 5 to 6 o'clock. By around 6:30 p.m., portions of Warren, Thief River Falls, Red Lake Falls will all be within the line of fire for that line of rain as it ends up moving towards the east. And then we end up seeing that line continue to move east over the next several hours, moving into Beltrami and Lake of the Woods counties around 9 o'clock. So Lake of the Woods and Beltrami counties, you'll need to be ready for that line of rain around 9 o'clock. In the southern half of our region, we are looking at that line of showers and storms pretty much not popping up on a radar until about 6 to 7 o'clock. So by around 7 o'clock, that's when we'll see that line of showers and storms crossing into the Fargo-Moorhead area. And around that same time, we'll see some impacts in Lisbon and Foreman around 7 o'clock. The line of showers and storms crosses into Lakes Country around 9 p.m. And you can still see that we're dealing with some of that heavy rain embedded within that line. It's indicated by those orange and red colors. It's a pretty strong line over the next couple of hours. By the time any leftover showers and storms roll out of our region by midnight, here are the expected rain totals, looking at about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of rain across most of our region. A couple areas may see more than that, depending on how strong the thunderstorms are and how much they end up lingering. And what does that mean for any plans that you have? Well, again, if you're heading out to Happy Harry's Rib Fest, I'd say do it now while you can, because around 7 to 8 o'clock, we'll see that line of storms moving into the Fargo-Moorhead area. And then it's not until about like 9 to 10 o'clock that any leftover storms are out of the area. Tonight's concert, by the way, will be the Slaughter and Mike Tramp's White Lion, with the opener being Booze and Tuna. So make sure to stay safe if you are heading out for tonight. And make sure to have the VNL weather app on standby.